So, tell me again, Father, how did you get those scratches on your arms and your chest? Tell us where Anne's body is.
Well, that depends. Whether or not the coyotes found her.
How about you try to buy your way to the pearly gates and give her family some peace? How about you show us her body yourself?
We know you like to kill. Are you afraid to die?
Of course not. I know Heavenly Father's gift is coming on the other side of the veil.
Have you killed anyone else?
You want to talk about my work some more?
I do, Father.
I don't remember how many.
At the trial, it was revealed Borges had a long history of pedophile activity and a collection of child porn and sadomasochistic paraphernalia. There was no doubt of his guilt as he confessed in a rambling 3-hour confession.
This fucking guy was a freak, a pervert to the nth degree. Sick fuck. What he did to that girl is beyond comprehension. All the time he was behind bars, he was talking about this sick, twisted shit. And when we finally beat his ass enough, and I'm telling you, we beat that son of a bitch, he started crying and gave up the goods real easy. He did it, I'm telling you. And to describe how he did it in grisly detail, I still can't fucking sleep at night because of that fucker. I hope he dies in fucking hell.
Since the body of Anne-Marie Cole could not be located, legends and myths began to take shape. Was the child actually killed? What happened to the pedophile priest and the search team? In the months and years following the murder, local residents began to report sightings of some mysterious woman roaming the woods. Visitors to the area reported being chased by the woman, and in several instances hikers and travelers went into the woods and were never heard from again. Soon, the term GOOCHER was used by the locals to describe this ghostly female who snatched people away into the depths of the dark woods. The GOOCHER was originally an old Indian tale about an evil spirit that sucked the souls out of human beings. Robert Edwards, a physicist, proposed a theory that the GOOCHER was actually an alien being who was setting up an alien outpost in the woods for an eventual invasion of the planet Earth. Just as Edwards was to present his findings to the National Security Administration, he disappeared. His hotel room was found empty, except for a handful of cryptic notes. These notes have been in the possession of the National Security Administration for decades. However, even after multiple lawsuits by civil rights organizations, the NSA refuses to comment on Edwards' notes or his fate. More recently, conspiracy theorists have been spreading rumors that the GOOCHER is no alien or mythical beast. These rumors claim that Anne-Marie Cole was not murdered, but rather abducted by a secret government organization involved in creating genetically advanced killers. Cybersynthetic organisms designed to be unstoppable in wartime. If this is true, the possible repercussions go well beyond a murder mystery. They go to the heart of war crimes and the abuse of human rights. To this day, the GOOCHER remains a mystery. Who can say what the real truth is? One can only speculate.
Okay. Comments on the materials you have just seen, please.
So what happened to the kid? And the priest, and where'd y'all come up with the name GOOCHER?
GOOCHER was the name the locals came up with over the years when this thing was spotted in the woods. You know, like Bigfoot.
Bigfoot is real?
I knew it! I knew it!
pay that goddamn rent money. Now you got 24 hours before I get the sheriff dragging your monkey ass out of there. Now I need my goddamn money. Ain't nobody playing with you. 24 hours. That's it.
Hello, Miss Crabtree. This is an encrypted recorded message. As you know, your father died several weeks ago, and this recorded message states the terms of his last will and testament. Your father was a successful man who made millions of dollars. Such men acquire such wealth at high risk and extensive envy and jealousy. In his lifetime, your father named 6 people who he felt deserved retribution for their transgressions. Masai Petrovich, a Russian con man; Cody Sims, a female who caused you father great emotional scars; Bobby Duvall, a no-good deadbeat who stole copious amounts of money from your father; Reginald Tyree, a crooked cop who lives above the law; Shauna Glenn, one of the world's biggest cheats and swindlers; and Macy Reed, whom Yukino was your father's fiancée. In his will, your father notes she must suffer to her last breath. The terms of your father's will are simple. You stand to inherit the sum of $250 million. In order to receive this money, you must kill these 6 people within 1 week. How you do it, and where you do it is up to you. To that end, your father has assigned a team of mercenaries to get the job done and leave no trace. Look for a certified package in the mail this afternoon. Good luck, Miss Crabtree. We wish you luck in this venture. Happy hunting.
What do you mean, Randy, you don't have my money? I gave that money to you 6 months ago with a 50% return in a month is what you told me. And now I haven't heard from you. And now you're in Hawaii. Don't worry about that noise. I got $5,000 worth of beef in the cooler here trying to keep cold. I'm talking about my money. Hey, who the hell are you guys? What the hell do you want?
Hey, babe. How are you? No, I'm on my way. I know I'm running late. I'm always running late. Babe, I'm gonna call you back. Hey, what the hell? What is this?
Where the fuck are these guys? Where the fuck are you guys at? You guys should have been here by now. Shit.
Can I get some service here?
My name is Desiree Crabtree. All of you have at some point worked for or know my father, Jericho Crabtree.
When he died last year, his will instructed me to find all of you and bring you here. By now, you have all found a backpack containing food, water, and a lot of money. The money is yours to keep, but there is a catch. First of all, you are not alone.
This is Logan. Oh, and Tina. The Centurions. They will be monitoring your every movement. If you try to escape the mountain with the money before you have completed your tasks, they will kill you. No exceptions.
There are 6 of you, and you have been chosen for a specific reason. A test of will, and a lesson in survival. But more on that later. Allow me to introduce all of you to each other.
Masai Petrovich, a Russian con man who cost my father hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I know you think he forgot you, Masai, but my father had a long memory. Cody Sims, the girlfriend who latched on to my father and took him for millions of dollars. My father claimed he loved you, but when he found out about your thievery, he wanted you to find out how hard life really is. Bobby Duvall, the accountant who took my father's money and invested it into porno websites and strip clubs. Oh, they all made money. But you helped yourself to $3 million tax-free cash that you did not tell my father about. Can you imagine his anger when he found out? Reginald Tyree, the undercover cop who ratted my father out to the feds for his insider trading. My father died in prison. When I used to visit him, he blamed you the most. If I were you, I'd think about that, Reginald. Shayna Glenn, the financial guru who took all of my father's trade secrets and wrote a book about it, claiming them as her own. You've made millions off of my father, and you've been on the run for years. Prepare for more running, sweetheart. And last, but not least, Macy Reed, the one that got away. My father showered you with gifts and pursued you for years, and you rebuffed him at every instance. When he was rotting in a jail cell, you didn't visit once. All the letters he sent to you, not one answered. You are a heartless bitch. Think of him as you try to survive the next few hours. Now that we're all acquainted, allow me to explain the situation.
The collars around your necks are a tracking device, a control measure, and an explosive. Tampering with the device or trying to escape the marked trails will result in your heads being exploded. This is to ensure you will not try to escape without taking care of a few little items. First, each of you is now an enemy combatant. You must kill everyone else on the way down. There are weapons scattered along the trail. I suggest you find one or more. Makes killing a lot easier. After you kill your opponent, feel free to take their money from their backpack. The winner gets all the money he or she can carry. With that said, I suggest you get a move on. Remember, you are all moving targets. You play the game the right way. The target won't be on your back. Oh, and don't forget your shave. Happy hunting.
That'll work.
Going, little girl.
It's like hunger again. You want to know?
Okay, Rita, Osborne, big news. We have intel that there is something going on in Cambridge right now. I'll be sending you both to Cambridge immediately. We have reports there are civilians in the woods. We have no idea about their purpose, but some of them are armed. We think they may be Soviet agents there to test the GOOCHER's capabilities. You are to kill with zero tolerance. Anything or anyone in that zone is to be terminated. Then take out the GOOCHER and then nuke the whole fucking site to destroy any traces that fiendish hell beast ever existed. Hold on, you two. We have a drone in the area and is sending in images right now. Watch your screen.
Bitch is off the hook.
That bitch will eat your soul if you don't watch your asses. Okay, get loaded and get to Cambridge. Report in via the provided satellite phones when you arrive.
Yes, sir.
Roger that, sir.
Girl!
Fuck this shit. I gotta rest. All this fucking running. Oh, I gotta see how much money she left me. Oh, yeah. Hearing things.
Fucking help me. Fucking help me.
Stand back! Get away from me! Get away! Get away!
Sai, I don't know you for shit. Do you want some advice? Get out while the getting's good.
What? So you can blow my fucking head up? Fuck you.
Fuck that, man. I'm getting out. There's something you gotta know, man. You ever heard of the GOOCHER?
Fuck is GOOCHER? You crazy bitch.
I don't want to fight anymore.
Yeah, I think the game's over by now.
Did you see that thing?
I saw it! There's a demon eating people's vomit up in here! How should I know? I'm in the same
Hey,
boat as you.
you too. Hey, you stay away.
Oh, no.
I'm your best hope of getting out of here.
Bullshit.
You're with that crazy bitch.
Why should we believe you?
I know what's going on here.
Oh, explain.
That demon you're seeing, that's my sister. My sister's the GOOCHER.
GOOCHER? What the fuck is a GOOCHER?
Yeah, 20 years ago, my sister was brought by a pedophile priest into these woods and raped and murdered.
What does that have anything to do with a crazy vomit-eating demon?
Her soul went to hell and came back. And now she's murdering everybody who comes in these woods. So we need to hunt her down. And we need to kill her.
And how do you expect us to do that?
Those things around her neck.
And how the hell do you expect us to get them off without us blowing to bits?
We'll cut them off.
Unbelievable. I think we're lost.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
I'm not feeling good about that.
Don't move. How the hell did you three get out? Are you part of this thing?
Listen, Crabtree. Your plan, it's dead. It's all over.
No, it's dead, Cole. So are Tina and Logan.
Look, we killed that thing. It's dead. We can all get out of here.
Yeah, lady. You can put that gun down anytime you feel like it.
Like hell I will. This is my only means of protection.
We need to get out of these woods and report this to the police.
Not likely, Cole. What do you think the police are gonna do when they find out what's been going on out here? I gotta get rid of all three of you. Now move!
Like hell we will. If you're gonna kill us, you're gonna kill us right out here.
Think this through, Crabtree. Murder carries a heavy charge.
So is kidnapping and false imprisonment. I gotta get rid of you guys. Either you guys move or you die here.
Whoa! Jesus Christ! Okay.
sure of anything. We should have reached the main road by now.
These fucking phones are useless. There's no service or anything.
Look, I'm hungry. I'm tired. We need to find food or water or something.
How long have we been walking?
At least 2 hours.
Oh my God! What the hell does it matter? I'm starving.
It's going to get dark soon. So we need to find shelter or something and get some rest.
Hey, look!
Where the hell did that come from?
That's the vehicle we came here in. Come on. Shit! There's no key. Crabtree must have taken them.
What the fuck?
Okay, well, we gotta find her.
She could be lost like us. Or dead. What are you bitches looking at? I just saved your lives.
Name is Valerie Jones. I think a thank is in order. No job. Y'all sure were hungry. How long you girls say you've been here?
I'm not sure, we lost track of time. Yeah. What's up with the sun around here anyway?
Oh, well, you're in the valley of the sun. A natural bend of the earth, supplemented by global warming, and the gravitational pull of the sun.
I've lived in Cambridge my whole life. I've never heard of the valley of the sun.
Oh, you ain't in Kansas no more, Dorothy.
Excuse me?
This ain't Cambridge. The devil, he just picked you up and dropped you right here.
So, what are you saying?
I'm saying, you better hush your mouth. You need to get food in your belly. We don't know when those goochers are going to be back. Oh, honey, living out here in the wild, you hear things, and most of the time it's a God's honest truth. It's simple. They used your sister as a prototype for a new killer, a super soldier.
What?
Well, the government, they used her for years, worked on her forever. And while all these goochers are killing everybody, they were just setting her up to see if she was good to go. Oh, you poor, poor girls. You think it's over? Oh, no. It's just the beginning. The beginning of what?
When is this nightmare going to end?
Don't be a fucking idiot. We're never getting out of here.
Don't say that, Cody. We've got to keep moving. Come on.
Why?
Because I'm not going to die on my knees. I'm going to go out fighting. So what's it going to be?
Cody, she's right. Come on, we have to keep moving. Let's go.
What the fuck is going on out here? This is my property. Who the fuck authorized you bums to sleep on my property? I'm gonna give you until the count of 3 to get off of my property. I'm gonna put bullets into them asses. 1, 2. All right, ass bullets coming up. There, see? Now you're all dead. Had you listened to me, you'd be alive and well and headed home to your families tonight. But no. Now you had to go and fuck with Alfred E. Newman.
Standing around gawking for? Come on, we gotta move.
Oh, well, Why should we? We don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I just saved your life, and I didn't have to. So if you want to live, I suggest you follow me.
I say let's go.
Agent X, your 2 operatives have arrived at the target site. We are monitoring their movements through the use of on-site aero technology. Please be advised that there are reports of gunfire and explosions on site.
Okay guys, take it easy, take your time. What happened to my picture? What's going on with this thing?
Whoa! Whoa!
Telling me it's more than one fucking GOOCHER. There's bunches of these fucking things. Osborne, where the hell are you, man? Come on! I am not taking the fall for this. Fuck this.
Agent X, your authority has been overridden by a government official with high-level clearance. Due to the fact that the agent operatives have been terminated, your operation has also been terminated. No details of your mission can be released to the DoD. Therefore you, your headquarters and everyone associated with your operation has been marked expendable.
If you honestly think I'm gonna sit here and let you blow me the fuck up, you can fuck yourselves. I'm out of here. Later, bitch.
Thank you for your service to our nation. Goodbye, Agent X.
You bitches are out of shape. Take these blankets before you freeze to death.
Look, we've been running for miles. Can you please tell us what's going on?
Yeah, well, in the 1950s, they were running nuclear tests up in these parts. Like underground atomic explosions. Now, these assholes actually thought that they could wash off the radiation with the salts from the bath salts up in the woods.
You will need a good shelter and a 2-week supply of food and water and other living essentials. If you have them ready and learn a few safety precautions, you and your family stand a first-rate chance of surviving any nuclear attack.
They were wrong. So those unlucky souls, they worked for the army. They all got radiation poison.
Hey, I remember those old movies. They used to set off bombs and send in troops into the blast zone to simulate army maneuvers.
Yeah, pretty stupid. Anyway, Dr. Breakstone was in charge of the whole operation. And when her workers started dropping like flies, they buried the bodies up here in this parts to keep it a secret. Now, when you ladies came along and blew up the GOOCHER, she resurrected those dead motherfuckers and made more GOOCHERs.
Oh, really? My sister was the GOOCHER smart guy, so I think your story is bullshit.
Oh, right. Let me get you up to speed. Your sister was possessed by an ancient Indian spirit, the original Goocher.
Well, my sister was fine until she was raped and murdered.
Look, tell yourself whatever you need to sleep at night. Fact of the matter remains is that the original Goocher would suck the soul out of his victims. So all that white vomiting shit that you see them spitting up is actually their soul being sucked out. Now these new Goochers that you ladies done ran off and created, they don't believe in sucking things. They eat and chew your entire soul. They actually take their victims and chew up every single part of their body to absorb their well-being.
So now that you've scared us shitless, how the hell are we supposed to kill them?
Oh, that, my dear, simple. You have to chop them up nice and clean. You know, like you would butcher a dog.
Okay, fuck you and the horse you rode in on. You're insane.
Yeah, get serious. This is absolutely ridiculous. We cannot do this.
There's some weapons for you. You can choose that. I really don't care what you do. Because listen to this. I've been alone. I've had to watch out for nobody but myself and worry about myself. I saved you as a courtesy. So you can do what you want to do. Now come on, ladies, and get your game faces on. Choose your weapon. And you get a bat.
A bat? Why don't I get an axe like them?
Because someone's got to knock them down while they cut them up.
What? That's bullshit.
Well, it's either you can go out there with your bare hands and try to knock them down. They're not going to wait their turn in line to be cut up.
Someone has to do it.
And it might as well be you.
Come on, just take the bat.
Fantastic.
Excuse me, but who exactly are you assholes?
Well, who the fuck are you?
I believe I asked first.
Look, man, we're in the middle of a Goocher Holocaust, and we're about to go out there and take care of that.
I don't care about any Goocher Holocaust. You see this line right here? That's my property line.
What do you mean it's your property line?
I'm Alfred E. Newman of the Kenny Bunkport Newmans. I'm sure you've heard of them.
Not really.
No. We're rich, we're famous, and at this point, you're too damn close. You need to take these young ladies, you need to go on down the road before I fill thine asses full of bullets.
Look, man. We have an epidemic of Goochers coming around here. They don't give a damn whose property it is. And when they come down there, hell's coming with them.
What the fuck?
See? What'd I tell you? All right, ladies. Time to knuckle up. Let's go.
Do this.
Dude, they're already fucking dead.
Yeah, they are now.
Whatever.
Back there, Hollywood.
Up there.
You can stop right there.
Who the fuck are you guys?
I'm Dr. Fowler. How long have you guys been out here?
We were taken here to kill each other, and then all shit went crazy. Look, we're tired and we're hungry. Can we just get out of here?
All in good time. 5 of you. 5 of you, and all I see is a sea of dead hooligans. And yet the 5 of you are still here standing.
Hooligans? Those are goochers.
Goochers?
That's right. They tried to eat us. You know, soul-sucking demons.
Look around. They're everywhere.
What does it matter? They're dead. Yeah. We need to get out of these woods. We're cold and we're hungry and we're pissed. So if you just move, we'd like to get out of here.
What more do you know about these goochers?
Guess that they tried to kill us. And then my sister was the original goocher.
Very nice.
Why are we talking about this?
Yeah.
Very good.
What's so funny?
Apprehend.
Hey, whoa, whoa,
Hey! Hey! I'm a new man!
Miss Cole.
Who are you? Where am I?
You really don't remember me.
Should I?
Well, first off, welcome back. Now, I'm gonna ask you the same question I've been asking everybody else, because I keep finding this answer quite fascinating. How long do you think you've been here?
A couple days?
It's been a little over 3 months.
You're crazy.
Oh, I'm crazy.
You must be.
That's rich. Coming from you.
What's that supposed to mean?
When you were picked up, I hear the same thing about you that I hear from everybody else. You're rambling on about your sister.
Yes. And?
Who has been gone for 16 years now.
Yeah, she was murdered.
But why now?
Because she came back and tried to kill us.
Really? Alone?
Yeah.
Are you sure that it was just one Goocher?
I'm positive. You weren't there, I was.
Now, tell me a little more about Timothy Borges. Has he come to your mind lately?
Why would he? He's a freak. He murdered her.
Have you had any visions lately about him or your sister by any chance?
No.
Sure. Now, I'm gonna warn you now. This isn't going to tickle. Good afternoon, Cody.
Hey man, what's going on?
Don't worry about that.
I am worried about it.
You shouldn't be.
I need to
You'll
go.
be out as soon as we're done here, Cody. Now, the first question I have for you.
No, I don't want to answer any questions. You've got the wrong person here. I need to go. And what the hell is this?
A safety precaution.
Safe for who?
For me. Now, back to my questions. How long do you think you've been here?
A couple days?
You've actually been missing for 3 months.
Bullshit.
Do you have any recollection of April of 2000?
Sure. I was alive.
Smartass. Good enough for me. Does the name Timothy Borges mean anything to you?
I have never heard of him.
When you were being picked up, you were completely delusional. All that could be made out from your ramblings was the name Anne. Who is Anne to you?
Dude, I've never met anyone named Anne in my entire life.
Good enough for me.
Does that mean I can go?
Sure.
No! No! Get off of me! No!
We're done here. Good afternoon, Macy. My name is Dr. Abraham Fowler. Can you tell me why you're here?
My name is Dr. Abraham Fowler. My name is Dr. Abraham Fowler.
My name is Dr. Abraham Fowler. My name is Dr. Abraham Fowler. My name is Dr. Abraham Fowler. My name is Dr. Abraham Fowler.
We were brought here for our injuries after the explosion and everything that happened, but I don't know why I still have to stay here. And what this thing is doing back on my neck.
Don't worry about that. That's more of a safety precaution for us. From what the rescue team relayed to my office and what I have here in my notes, you say that you were with 2 other survivors, Cole and Cody. Can you tell me a little more about them?
Well, Cody and I were thrown into the woods to kill each other. And Cole was there to make sure we didn't escape.
First off, Macy, I must say it is truly remarkable that you are still alive. You said in your statement to the police here that you were stranded in the woods for at least 2 days. I called the library where you worked and they filed a missing persons report about 3 months ago.
What are you talking about?
I understand that it may be hard for you to comprehend at this time. Dehydration and starvation can definitely cause a loss of the concept of time and possibly hallucinations. But we will return to that. I would like to learn a little more about you, Macy. Can you tell me a little more about your parents' death?
What does that have to do with this?
Your parents, from what I've learned from your file, your parents were killed in a car crash 10 years ago. How do you feel about that at such a young age?
I don't want to talk about that.
You were so young. No child should ever have to bear that pain. Your mind was still developing, and a traumatic experience like that can have an unbearable and negative effect on such a young mind. A part of me believes that you blame yourself for this demise. This is true. You can't blame yourself for fate. There was nothing you could have done to change the outcome of what happened. In fact, this may sound blunt, but I think your parents were meant to die right then and there. In fact, I feel that their deaths have made you into the person you are today. You're strong and independent, and obviously nothing can get in your way from surviving what life throws at you. You survived in the woods on your own for just a little over 3 months. You came in covered in blood and wailing that you had survived. You survived the horrors.
We did survive. We got away from that thing.
That thing. Can you tell me what you know about the GOOCHER?
I didn't even tell you the name. What do you mean?
Just answer the question, Macy. The GOOCHERs.
Well,
What do you know about them?
The only thing that Cole told us was that she was her sister at one time, and she was raped and murdered. And now she's come back to life to kill us all.
I'm done with the games. Tell your master when I see him again, and I know you will, that Dr. Fowler is coming for him, and that even through death, nothing will stop me, and he will not escape my grasp. Not this time.
Well, Fowler, I hear you have excellent candidates.
Well, without your financial contributions for the past 20 years, none of this would have been possible.
The United States government has spent millions developing this new urban warfare weapon. Why, in no time, we'll eliminate poverty in outlying rural areas and have them cleaned up.
Yes, ma'am. And the GOOCHER Tactical Force is set and ready to go in the regions you've specified.
Then we'll move into the big cities. Philadelphia, Chicago, Atlanta, and New York. Rid the world of the scum that is bleeding the good, clean people of this country dry. No more welfare, public-assisted Medicare, or food pantries.
Wiping the slate clean.
Now tell me, will these three provide the DNA needed to expand our GOOCHER army?
Well, we were lucky enough to intercept the plans of Miss Crabtree and her team, who happened to show up right around the same time we were about to launch.
Fuck Crabtree. The stupid bitch didn't realize she was sacrificing her life for the good of science and national security. Now, tell me about these girls.
Cody is young and feisty. Her DNA is perfect for the drive of the GOOCHER.
Feisty. I do like them feisty. Feisty bitches rock, Fowler.
Yes, ma'am. Now we move on to Cole, who's the younger sister of the original GOOCHER. Unfortunately, her DNA isn't nearly as strong, but her traits are as close as we've come.
Nothing like sibling rivalry. This bitch better prove herself.
Oh, she will. If not, I'll have to break her myself.
No. Tell me about this Macy.
Ah, Macy. She's quite the peach. Zesty and rough and tough, willing to kill any dead scum that gets in her way. I like her a lot, Miss Bridgewater. I like her a lot. Now, who's going to be the male specimen when it comes to the GOOCHER children? Ah, I see. Well, it'll be my pleasure, Miss Bridgewater.
Of course it would be a pleasure. I knew you were a little freaky Fowler. Just make sure you're inseminating these bitches with medical instruments and not your own personal sperm pump.
Now, Miss Bridgewater, I'll have you know I am a professional.
Oh, spare me, Fowler. I saw those surveillance tapes from some of your earlier professional work on this project. 25 women impregnated, and not a single GOOCHER to show for it. You're lucky you didn't catch something doing all that professional work.
Now, Miss Bridgewater.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Fowler, forget it. You're a man. You do what men do. Now, tell me about this fourth prototype. You said there was a fourth prototype. Hey. Fowler!
4. Isn't 4 just such a lovely number? It suits you so well.
What the fuck are you?
me. You are the key.